What's up, my bearded bros? Bearded Maine-iac here with another episode of One Trade Away, the series where we find one player, see if they can turn someone into a Super Bowl contender. Now, you might be like, oh shit, you're doing the New England Patriots. They don't need anybody. Look real close at the Patriots. You'll realize they need someone badly. As you can see, I'm using the active rosters. What does that mean? That means no Brandon Cooks. It has just Brandon Cooks, Danny Amendola, Chris Hogan, and Philip Dorsett. Malcolm Mitchell is technically on IR, but I'm going to leave him there just because I'm just going to trade the full season at once, so I'm not going to be able to activate him. You get the running backs are looking decent. Fullback, quarterback are all set. Tight ends all set. Dwayne Allen's pretty good. I thought they kept the third tight end, but I guess not. Their offensive line is suspect. Thuney and Andrews are awfully weak. Then on defense, you have their awful linebacking core. I think honestly, what I'm gonna have to do is sign either a middle linebacker or a right outside linebacker. Well, trade for one. Now, I think I'm gonna go right outside because I went middle linebacker with the Cowboys. It did pay off. I could go strong safety, but I don't think that would have quite the impact as a good off the edge rushing linebacker. And it's our biggest need. So we'll find somebody. Who has someone that we can trade for? Parnell McPhee. I want to see how much you cost. What about a third? Okay, so I can get Parnell McPhee quite easily if I wanted to. Want his perfect? That would be interesting. Von Miller? This ain't happening. No matter what I tell you, this ain't happening. See, it's in the red. I could offer a second and a third, and it would not be any closer. Oh, if only I could trade, like, remove that third and, like, add another first, but it won't get any closer. Let's add the third back and see who we can get not named Von Miller. Because there's a decent amount of good right outside linebackers. We could get Chandler Jones back. That would be even more interesting. Sean Lee would be a good target. The often injured Sean Lee. Swear that dude's on IR more than Tony Romo was. Nick Perry is another interesting choice. Let me check out his stats here. Good speed, good block shedding, good hit power. Nice. Thomas Davis. I believe he's older. Yeah, he's 34. A lot of KJ Wright. Good tackling, good hit power. Finesse moves and power moves are kind of booty. I really don't want to go after another Seahawk. Let me see if I can trade this for something. Okay, let's take a third and a second. I need to get a pick from somebody. What if I trade next year's first round pick? Oh, shit. Maybe somebody else. Got to make the trade somehow. If this doesn't pan out after a few tries with other teams, I am going to just... Okay, I'm just gonna go after a different linebacker then. I am kinda sad. Brian Orakpo. Good tackle, good speed, good hit. I think our next bet, just to be different, is we're gonna try to target Sean Lee if we can. Let's move this 3rd round pick to a 1st round pick, and we should be able to get him. Okay, there we go. Interestingly, that moves our roster to actually 53 people. So we take a look at our team. Now our right outside linebacker is an A. Our weak point is now just middle linebacker. I think it does a lot if he can prevent injury. Because last week, in the last video, if you saw it, injury cost us quite a bit. And actually, we lost, I believe, 6 weeks of our season with Travis Kelce. It was just insane. Okay, guys, I will simulate straight to the playoffs, see if we made it, see if it helped, and see his stats. Well, guys, there's not a good way to say this, but we lost Sean Lee the last game of the year. We lost him. He's out for 7 weeks. As you can see, it still does that glitch where he says he played an extra game just like the other one did. So the downs played, I don't know who too well. But he did get 1 fumble recovery, forced 4 fumble, only allowed 16 catches, which is nice. On that many downs, that's impressive. Had 3 interceptions, 7 sacks, 95 total tackles, which, if you go by judging, that's 2nd on the team and amongst linebackers. I'd say he helped us get to where we are. We finished the season 14-2. I'd like to think that had a lot to do with Sean Lee being there. And I'm torn, but in the honor of the memory of Sean Lee, we will try our best to win the Super Bowl for him. Am I sad? A little bit. We did get to see his regular season statistics. With Hightower on the field, I can see why he wouldn't get that much. Granted, I seriously wish Madden would fix this, where I understand they can't have Bill Belichick's likeness in there because of contractual obligations. That's interesting. But can't they just like create their own coach that's like Belichick and runs the same kind of system? Oh, this is terrible. You gotta face the Falcons. Let's do it. Simulating Super Bowl week. Let's see if we actually made it. for Sean Lee. Come on, let's do it. I don't think we did it. Yep. Oh, we didn't do it, guys. Came so close just to taste defeat. Let's actually check real quick how the game played out. Our first loss of the year was to the Chiefs. Huh. Sean Lee only had 3 tackles in this one? I wonder why we lost. Oh, let's go to the Super Bowl. We had more offensive yards. We had more turnovers as well. We had more conversions. We had better percentage. Less penalty yards and more time possession. Trying to figure out what happened. Oh, Tom Brady threw 2 interceptions and Matt Ryan. Jimmy Garoppolo threw a touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown. That's interesting. Matt Ryan had 4 touchdowns through 348 yards. Rushing, Devontae Freeman had 86. Lewis had 63. Antonio Andrews had 24. Funny fact, Tevin Coleman got traded to the Colts at the beginning of the year if you didn't see it. Stringfellow. Don't know why all these people have stats right there. Receiving, Gronk had the most catches, but we're interested in yardage. Cooks had 113, Justin Hardy 112, Sindhu 105, Hogan 72, Julio just 69 on 3 catches. Who had the touchdowns? Evenly spread out right there. Let's see how our defense did. See if we could have used Sean Lee. I feel like we could have right there. I mean, Cal Van Noy was our leading tackler, but if you plug in Sean Lee, Van Noy probably moves to a different linebacker position. And the next leading tackler for linebackers had 3, followed by 1. So yeah, a really poor showing of just Van Noy basically in Hightower. No sacks. No interceptions. Trey Flowers forced a fumble. Oh, that was just a bad defensive game. That's why we lost. Our defense did terrible. I feel like the loss of Sean Lee impacted that quite a bit. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new. I hope you appreciate the break in Destiny 2 content. I know I've kind of overwhelmed you guys with that, and I do apologize. I will try to do this more often. I don't have much more pre-recorded Destiny 2 content, and I will state this before anything else. All of it was pre-recorded in a session of grinding it out with my sister since we've been playing D1 since day 1 together. And it still has an audio issue where her audio isn't audible, but it's still my first run through the story, so I'm still uploading it as is. That's why there's no intros or anything like that. It's basically just a long, like 4 or 5 hour long video broken up into segments. So the first intro serves as the whole thing. Just an explanation in case you guys are wondering. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comment section down below who you want me to do next. Who you think I should target. Peace.